I'm Jordan.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Nathan.
And
we are Nerds United.
Hello everyone, we're going to be interviewing our good friend Jordan today.
What's with this
Hi,
interviewing?
guys.
Thought we were grilling.
Well, you see.
I thought we were drilling.
Drilling, yeah, drilling. Sorry, well at least I rhymed.
Anyway.
Anyway, why don't you start us off?
So when you play any sort of game, whether it be D&D or video games, which gender do you most like to play?
You know, it's going to sound really weird, but ever since my sister made my RuneScape account a while back, she made it female. I've always just kind of played female characters because it's kind of fun and funny. At the same time, to not be yourself, to be someone else.
I thought you always played female because you liked watching.
You can't watch in D&D, can you?
No, but you can experience it firsthand.
I suppose that's true.
You could, like you did with one of our other D&D people.
Anyway.
You're like, I'm not talking about this with you.
Alright.
Completely off track from that. I know that you're a big history buff. So, if you had to pick one person from history, who is your favorite historical figure?
Julius Caesar. Actually,
Well, that's a shock.
Why is that?
Let me correct that. It's actually Julius Augustus, or Octavius, depending who you talk to, Caesar. Is Julius Caesar's nephew.
And why is that?
Because he actually did become the first emperor of Rome, and he hunted down Brutus and Cassio, and I might be mispronouncing some of these, and hunted down all the people that betrayed his uncle and stabbed him in the Senate stabbing.
So you picked the guy that was the first emperor of Rome because his uncle died.
Well,
Not
that,
quite.
and I'm like a huge Rome fan, but
Rome, what a wonderful city.
All roads lead to it, you know?
yeah.
That is not true. None of our roads lead to Rome.
Well, it's just a saying from back in Roman
It's
times.
I know!
It's only a matter of time.
Right, Ashley, what's up?
It's only a matter of
You got more for me.
phase.
I'm sure you got more for me.
No.
God, okay, are we done now?
Who's your favorite mystical creature?
Who is my favorite kid, or what is?
What is? Sorry.
I honestly have to say my favorite mystical creature is probably a griffin. They're pretty badass. I mean, I can't explain why, they're just pretty cool.
They're just,
I can see that.
they're just cool.
Let's see. Well, I don't know if you're as much of a gamer as I am. So, I'll just ask this. What's your favorite video game?
It's really a toss-up, actually, because I'm huge into the strategy gaming, and I also really like RPG gaming. So I could give you two that are equally favorite.
Let's go with that. Your two
Alright.
favorites.
Okay, it actually has to be two series, but
That's, yeah.
It's the same thing.
the Total War series for my strategy side, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they play out, their campaign plays out kind of like Civilization, but then your battles, you go in and you control each units, or all the units as they fight the battle instead of basing it on stats. And then on the RPG side, Elder Scrolls, there's just, their storylines are just so in-depth. They're not so,
Your characters,
out there.
Your characters really feel unique in it too.
yeah, they're really personal, you get attached to the characters.
Is it like in Gears of War where you get attached to the character and then it dies?
Sometimes you die.
Sometimes. I mean, in the reason Skyrim and Oblivion and the Elder Scrolls games are, is you build your character to feel how you want it to feel.
He was kind of telling me about this earlier, Nathan was. Because he was playing it, I believe.
It'd be kind of like generating a D&D character.
That's a good example.
It's okay, we all died once.
Okay, Ashley, got some more questions for me?
No.
Why not?
Just kidding.
I like questions.
Since I wasn't asked this, are you in a fandom? I'm quite upset I wasn't upset. Blah.
I mean, if you had to ask me if I'm in a fandom, it would depend on how you word the word fandom, or how you use the word fandom. Because I spend a huge amount of my time on YouTube watching indie artists, or indie music artists, watching things like Pentatonics, Lindsey Sterling, either a cappella or instrumental, just things that are.
Well,
fun.
Lindsay Sterling is a fandom in herself.
She is a fandom.
Yep.
Mhm.
She doesn't have a fandom, she is one.
Yep. That didn't make any sense, I'm aware.
They all have fan groups, we know.
Okay.
Alright. Nathan.
So, I kind of have, like I said in the last interview, I kind of have a one-track mind. What's your favorite board game?
Board game. Okay, we can go some board games. Kind of a hard decision. Because again, I like the strategy games.
So,
I like Axis and Allies. Is probably my favorite strategy board game. Risk right under that. And then recently I got into Settlers of Catan. Which we'll probably do a video at some point on.
that should be fun.
I know that at least 2 of us have been looking forward to trying that game out.
This is like the second time I've heard of it.
Alright.
Oh, it's my turn again.
It is.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It is.
I would ask where you would want to travel if you could, but I'm going to assume it's Rome. But you can correct me if I'm wrong. Or Italy itself.
I would go to Italy as a whole, followed by Greece and Germany.
Greece would be a nice place to go. I
And then
think.
Ireland would be in there somewhere.
You can't skip Ireland.
Oh, you'd be
It's
going
Ireland.
Maybe we should go together and make a vlog there.
We should
What do you
vlog.
think?
You need
You
to.
can afford it, go for it.
We'll win the lottery. That's what we'll do.
Yeah,
Yep,
if we
yep.
win the lottery, we'll go. We'll vlog.
If you win the lottery, I'll go too.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, you got one more or something like that?
I did. What's your favorite movie or series of movies?
Ooh. Right now, my favorite movie would probably have to be either Gladiator or Troy. I can't quite pick between the two.
I can see that.
Well, Troy was a really good movie.
So it's Gladiator.
I've never seen Gladiator.
We'll have to
That's
watch
why I
it.
didn't say
I haven't.
anything. We will have to one day.
Mhm.
I have one more question.
Sure.
What's your favorite book
Ooh.
or book series?
Good one.
Ooh.
I know, I'm a genius.
I have no comment.
That face.
I've read a lot of books. My favorite book so far would probably be book series would have to be the Strongbow Saga, which the first book in the series was The Viking Warrior, if you ever want to check it out. We might put a link on the video, I'm not sure, just for someone to take a look at it. You guys have anything else?
No, I think we're pretty good at this point.
No.
Alright guys, it's been fun.
It's been nice having you guys.
If you have any more questions for us, just go ahead and leave it in the comments.
Yup.
See you later.
Bye.